Hey guys, and welcome back to Scotty Knows. Today we're actually back here working back on the delsol, working on getting some of this engine bay back together. So I have been working on the off film time, kind of cleaning up some of the loom, getting some of the wires hooked back up. As you've seen in the previous clip, I just got the wire hooked from the proportioning valve up to the brake master cylinder. I didn't secure these bolts just for the fact that I'm going to have to bleed these, so once I get that hooked up, I'll end up bleeding that. So we're working on that, but right now I'm actually working on cleaning some parts. So I got the windshield wiper reservoir. I want to get up, cleaned up and everything, and I kind of got it wiped down, but as you can see, I got some paint on it. It wasn't from me, it was actually when the car was painted, so I had this taken out when I did the engine bay. But I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to use some gunk cleaner, a Brillo pad, and some paper towels. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so the coolant reservoir is in. All three bolts are snug. And we're good to go. So I think it's looking pretty good. Get a little bit of additional color in here, so looking clean. Alright, so let's see what else we can get into. So I went ahead and got the fender on. Got some new hardware. Of course, my fender's a little dirty. I'll get that cleaned up. And like I said, the color doesn't match 100%. I'm not too worried, it being an engine bay, and pretty much I'll have a hood over it, so not too worried. But as you've seen in the previous clips there, I started installing the undercarriage plastics here, the little plastics fender liners. I did get some new hardware with the new clips. Of course, I just had a bunch fall out, but clips and fasteners, they actually sell the ones that replace the OEM Honda, so you can get all kinds of the fender bolts, even the ones that have the screws in them. See if I can focus on that. But even these, you can get those on there, a few bucks, and not too bad. But everything's in. I'm gonna go ahead and line the side skirt back up and get that mounted on. Alright, so I got the side skirt mounted back up. Everything's lined up looking good. Door gap looks pretty good. And the fender liner's done. So now I got to focus on the passenger side and getting this done. Also, started attaching again some more wires. Getting everything kind of put back into place, cleaning up the wires. I found a real cool way to clean up the wires. I'll show you guys. the wire loom, so at least, you know, maybe make it a little easier for you guys. And of course, working on cleaning up the AC brackets. Kind of got them cleaned up a little bit, got a little bit more to go compared to what it looked like. So still debating if I want to put AC in there. Let me know your thoughts behind there. Of course, in the summertime, it would be nice to have some cool air, but you know, I don't know. We'll see, but leave your comments. Let me know how you feel about the AC, and we'll go from there. So let me tackle the passenger side, and then we'll hop to something else. So I think I got this thing about as clean as I'm probably going to get it. I mean, it's pretty clean. Took some WD-40 to it, rinsed it off with some water, cleaned everything, dried it all up. Took my little wire scrub brush and just kind of hit some areas in here. So I might go ahead and blow it out, make sure everything is out, and then throw some paint on there. All right, so here we go. I got the hood latch painted. All looking well. One little blemish, but that's going to be against the frame anyway, so you won't see that. So now I'm going to install the springs back on there and get this thing installed in the car. Alright, so there we have it. Everything's installed. Got the cable hooked in there. Everything's looking good. Functions properly. So when I get the hood on, I'll test it out. And of course, I'll probably rub some paint off in here, but overall it looks a lot better than it did, so I'm not going to complain. Alright, so I started putting the front end together a little bit. Just kind of got the bumper sitting on. Haven't bolted everything down or lined anything up. Just kind of seeing how everything kind of flows together. And overall, it really doesn't look too bad, even though it's a little bit different color red. Probably can't really tell on camera here, but it looks pretty good overall. I'm pretty impressed with it. So I went ahead and got that side fender on, as well as the fender on this side. Fender liners all in. Everything's looking good. So what I'm thinking I'm going to work on now is getting that wire loom, all that stuff cleaned up, put on that side of the frame there, and go from there. So let me get some cleaning supplies out. Probably gonna take the front bumper back off so I can hop in the engine bay, but we'll get the rocking and rolling on that. All right, so here we have the clutch master, I guess, slave cylinder line for the clutch. I'm gonna go ahead and get this all cleaned up. It's kind of nasty in some parts. I got some brackets to paint. I got these clips to get off. I'll see if I can disconnect these from the lines. And all they do is have clips similar to a brake line. So I got my pry tool, and I'll just see if I can pop those out, and then I'll get some brackets painted. So probably tough to see. I actually got my hood on, but I got the bracket on. Everything's looking good, so we're getting there. Plus I got some other stuff being painted. I still got my AC line to finish up, but I think we're getting there. I got the power steering. I got the little tube there cleaned up and painted. All the other stuff is clean. Kind of got the reservoir cleaned up a little bit. I might do a little touch up, but we're getting there. But I think that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys are liking what you see. There's a lot of touch up, a lot of stuff going on as far as painting brackets and all that good stuff. But I think one of the next videos is going to be back on the D16 motor. I do have a whole table full of parts here I'm accumulating, so I definitely want to get these on, so stay tuned for that, and we'll go from there. So on that note, I appreciate you guys for watching, staying tuned. Yeah, appreciate all the comments, likes, all that good stuff. So hopefully we'll get some stuff done here on the D16. We're getting closer to getting that in the car. I got to get the dash back in. A lot of progress coming up, so there's going to be a lot of stuff being done, but I appreciate you guys for watching, taking your time to watch the channel. Thank you guys for your support. Please leave your likes, comments below. Comment, subscribe. So I'll take you guys out in the next episode. So until then, peace.